So this storyline this season really digs into that.
Right.
Crying, lots of laughing.
The Byers have moved to California, and the season picks up with Mike going out there to visit his friend Will, and Eleven, who lives out there with them. And so there's that big separation there, which is really fun to watch, I think, because I think what we're always so great with in the show is working through our problems as a team. It's a big team effort, and that's where it's the power of friendship. Power's true Stranger Things fashion, but now, especially because of the technology at the time, it's not really an option to be in contact during everything going on, because of course stuff's gonna happen, and it's gonna be a rough ride.
Love to learn about building businesses, and I just recently launched a product. So it's called TBH. It's like a healthy Nutella kind of thing. I love Nutella, but it's bad for you, so I made it healthy. Yeah, so I have a roommate, and that's one thing I was actually very excited about, was living in a dorm. Like, what is that like? Yeah, we talked, and he's cool with that.
A couple of my friends did, some of my cousins, so everybody I've ever hanged out with, everybody I've ever known and met and talked to. And I was sitting on the couch one day, and my brother was like, going to work, I'll see you at 11. I was like, okay. And he leaves, and I'm playing Mario Kart, and then after a while, I'm still playing Mario Kart. And so I got really good at it to the point which was just, I knew it was sad.
I'm not even joking you, a year filming. It didn't feel like as long as the episodes when you're watching them. I just want to let you know I've been watching them, and it's like you're watching Godfather. So I want you to know you got to sit there and be prepared. There's a lot of story to tell. You know, it always gets better, so give them the time they need, but it will be amazing. And this year we have taken the most time out of anyone, but it is the best season yet.
I think we were in the middle of outlining even, or were we in the middle of writing? I think it was when we were working on trying to figure out how would these characters possibly break Vecna's curse spell. I mean, we had the whole concept, we knew how the spell and the curse would work, and we wanted a cool way out of it. And then someone in our writer's room pitched the idea of music.
What isn't happening with 11? I think what the main part and the slogan of this storyline is, it's the beginning of the end. And we really have to dig deep into her beginning and how she became who she is with the people around her, and how to gain that autonomy and become this woman on her own.
Yeah, Tim Curry is Pennywise, Freddy Krueger, Robert Englund, obviously Pinhead, and those monsters specifically were the ones that kept me up at night. I mean, couldn't sleep for weeks, right? So we wanted to try our hand at creating a villain like that.
I really thought I had no chance of being in this movie. It's really weird. I auditioned not knowing it was a Ghostbusters movie. I saw it was self-tape, which you get, you do it from home, and it was just like a script between a brother and a sister, not just a boy and girl. And I was like, I'll give this a shot. And then I found out, put the pieces together, that Jason Reitman, who's Ivan Reitman's son, who Ivan Reitman did the original Ghostbusters, but Jason Reitman's an incredible filmmaker.
Buttload of stuff, which is great. It's a massive season, but it's going into high school. That's always really, really cool. A very rough time for people. I think most can agree that's not always very fun, but yeah, I think it's hard enough going through high school, but also dealing with the trauma of the past couple of years that they've been dealing with, especially now that everything at the Starcourt Mall went down. Spoilers, by the way. I get up and know we have a prank later that day. They take sometimes 2-3 hours to film the whole thing, so you're waiting there for a while, and then you go in for a 2-minute reveal, which is 30 seconds of that's cool, and 30 seconds of dude, please don't deck me in the head, because I'm so scared, because I think if I get punched, I don't really have a defense. I kind of deserve it at that point.
I feel like I don't need to go to therapy anymore. I'm like, gosh, I can actually talk about something that we've created. And also, when you're filming, I do scenes and I'm like, fans are gonna love, I'm in it, I'm like, yes, they're gonna love this scene so much. So it's like, you're feeling it all through filming, and then now I'm like, right, have it, enjoy yourself. I mean, it's the Duffer Brothers, and it's Netflix, and then when you put those things together, and also Winona Ryder just in the midst of that, I'm like, okay, I'll be here if anyone needs me, which isn't normal, by the way. High school's so it's hard, and I think what's really nice is that the Duffer Brothers were shining a light on what kids go through during high school. It's not an easy time.